If you were looking for subversive plots, underhanded dealings, and basic disarray during a happy festival, you may have found it. Of course, not without the beautiful visage of, well, somehow someone has mated with a praying mantis and a clown, and that's what we get. If you don't know what I'm on about, then that might actually be better. But unfortunately, you're going to need to know for what's going on in Log Horizon. So, strap on your big boy pants, and unfortunately, let's see what this lord is all about. Okay. You have a lot of dots on that map. To think that every minor scuffle has been kind of noted down to be part of a grander scheme. You see, some might just put it down to merchants trying to get themselves the best deal kind of thing. But no. Of course, Shirei will spot the bigger plan at large. Now, speaking of merchants, I'm in a bit of a conundrum because I have run out of tea. And considering that Britain is about to go into a massive lockdown, I'm going to need to find at least some more. Fortunately, I'm not the type to bulk buy. Although, having a large cache of tea stored up for the future may not be such a bad idea. Also, with the fact that the golden retriever Rudy has proven that death is no real actual lasting issue anymore for the people of the land, at least. That kind of puts that bit of suspense, well, destroys it, doesn't it? That's actually a large percentage. Did maybe they need to hire some more people to look over the paperwork rather than just, from what I've seen, 2 to 3 people. Revolution in the West. Oh, brilliant. So he holds sway, does he? Hopefully this goes smoothly, but there has to be some tension ending up, so yeah, that's not going to be the case. Why was there a pin in the river? Um, any particular reason, and also what faction? It seems like a very underhanded kind of quest to be put out anyway. Unless it was trying to get rid of a despot. It's a coordinated effort, at least. His stance there just looks odd. To weaken the adventurer's position. Unfortunately, there are these kind of tactics being used all throughout history and current day in reality, let alone in works of non-fiction and fiction and everything. Where did you put? Okay, the kunai I can understand, but the chain scythe. Wasn't that the prize for getting 12 stamps? So he's completed it at least 4 times and gone back for more. So collecting a what? Let's see. Maybe he's halfway through. 53 odd more. It's good that the adventurers at least have this sort of communication one step above the people of the land that probably have their own methods, but nothing, I assume, as useful as that. As long as no one inside the adventurer's place has been compromised. This is one of those situations where you need to think more than 30 seconds ahead. Granted, that was about battle and all the skills and whatnot. Maybe there's a way to use skills to automate this process. Maybe with the crafting things, you can make a simple computer. Then that makes you feel useful and happy. But yeah, it may seem sort of like secondary work, but finding the discrepancies can really cut down on time needing to find out what's going on. Have the roads been closed? Brilliant. It's. I guess it's a one thing to think about this like it would be a a battle, at least to get you focused. You can get angry about it later on when there's time. A miniature. It's good that she's thinking in this respect, but hopefully it doesn't turn into anything kind of. I can't think of what the word would be. Is there a reason for the color coding? Really? Making wild accusation dispersions. You can't exactly sue them for libel or anything, so what can you really do against rumours like that? Why? I think they need someone to delegate all the issues properly. This isn't exactly their wheelhouse, probably a lot of them, so. With the. I like how you can have various inflections on just nya. Is it just general chaos so that it hides the actual intent here? So only like 5% of them are actual planned parts of the plan. The rest is just chaos to make it worse. I just said the same thing twice, didn't I? Cockroaches. Gokkibiri. They're like childish pranks. He's playing chess while they're just playing hopscotch or something. It's great where you could recognize characters just from the design of their glasses. If the issue was so widespread, then people would have already noticed that something was up. Oh no, their plan backfired. How did they have to pay for all the cakes? If not, they might have just bankrupted themselves. Hey, What a ferocious ability. He is dangerous. The fact that he can keep his entire guild and everyone else happy at the same time is quite an extraordinary feat. Oh no. That's going to be in some of their dreams, isn't it? Hmm. Fight fire with fire. Fight randomness with just pure accidental success. Yeah, some sort of political motive like before. Well, he was a merchant. Should have been dealt with in advance. So they are bodyguard adventurers, probably from another city, but which one? Do his bodyguards have to look so imposing? If that's the case, you should have asked your adventurer cohort to stay outside. Otherwise, you're a hypocrite. Take that as an aggressive act and cut him down. Unfortunately for diplomatic surely touching a princess is over the bounds and you can have repercussions for doing that. I mean, what? This place has rules for rudeness, so that kind of thing. You sent paperwork, did you? We'll find out about that. If everything is in order, then yeah, you'll be good to go. If not, then all of your cargo will be burned in the docks in front of you. It's. Wait, his boa is alive? Oh, okay. Okay. How he's keeping on top of this kind of impromptu date slash solution is impressive. How large is that guild? They probably are very used to dealing with these sorts of small conflicts. So yes, understandable. Actually. Mm. Huh. How his cloak is attached is not sure what to call it. The way that it seems to be held on just by those rings means that if it gets tugged on or grabbed, it might just rip off. So that's quite a good design. Who's the real strategist, him or Jorjiro? How is she hanging from the rafters of a tent? Hmm. And how are you going to interfere? Of course you do. Crab. So you're going to distract. Actually, no. Distractions work quite well. The average kind of person doesn't have that great of attention span for small scale incidents. How are those things linked? You seem to be running your mouth a lot. How is he going to interact with a member of the round table? Your nightmare. He could just be some random merchant. I was trying to think of something else to some other descriptor, but who thinks very highly of himself and his titles and not actually have anything to do with any sort of disruption plans. I would like it if Shure was trying to solve an issue that was never there to begin with. So he's so used to planning things properly and fully that it goes overboard sometimes. But with one episode left of season one, at least, what is going to be the final blow, shall we say? And if anything, then Shure can find a way of putting tariffs on that merchant, which would obviously annoy him quite heavily. Okay. And who was the one that was in the kingdom telling the tale and then disappeared. The one who knew what was going on. And I'm not sure what country you're from, sir, but around here we don't go casually touching a princess like that. Maybe you aren't raised properly. No, I haven't actually had to oversee a festival or anything, but I have been on the board of some small functions. Although, granted, it was many years ago, so I can't really remember. But small issues are going to crop up every now and again. But with more and more people kind of attending, now you've got the people of the land now coming in, as well as all the adventurers, there is definitely going to be more hassle in the future. Does Shirei have control of the banquet hall? So, oh, I see you've brought her some adventurer bodyguards. It would be a real shame if... Blocked! But why is it that whenever some dodgy dealings are going on, that the culprit, at least what is being portrayed as the culprit, has such a unique facial characteristics? You never really get a run-of-the-mill average Joe as the supervillain, or it would be like trying to spot the main character of Yu-Gi-Oh! In a classroom of background characters. I wonder which one it will be. How long will it be before someone activates Shirei's trap card? It'll be fun, so hopefully you'll be sticking around for that. If you liked the episode, let me know by liking the video or leaving a comment down below. As well as, you may not want to miss the finale, so why don't you turn on notifications while you're here? But get some rest, enjoy the rest of the festival. I'll see you for the next one. Whether you are absolutely average or a complete abomination upon God's green earth, all are welcome to the festivities that is my channel. But of course we do actually need to hire some security, which is where you come in. Why not head over to my Patreon to make sure the events go smoothly? Because Sal, Raywin, Denomit 1997, Shiwan, ASD, Stinsfire and everyone else are the society that I've built to keep out all of those hair sniffers.